Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushua, Bahasham, Hakodash, and double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, rule web and the great example to us younger brothers in the truth. Peace and blessing to the hopeful lit. Shalom. Kwam Yasha, Lord willing, this edifying lesson. And the title of this lesson, this video from the brother the hopeful lit 3, it say, Lord willing, we won't be in this bitch another 3 years. And that's true. But let's play this video. You got Eve, visionless, hopeless. I ain't gonna say hopeless, but she just don't know what's going on. And this was gonna make us so valuable in the times we coming into, man, because we gonna have hope in a hopeless world. When all this shit crumbling, we gonna have hope. At the face of death, we gonna have hope. And people, especially these women, they gonna be attracted to that power, that aura of hope, and sanity in the lawless and hopeless world. But this place is done. In the next 3 years, like the brother said, and I ain't read the title, I just played the video, I just read the title. In the next 3 years, shit, we hope we be in the kingdom. But if not in the kingdom in the next 3 years, guess what we gonna be? Lord willing, in the full steam in the midst of Jacob's trouble. But Lord willing, this place don't got another 2 or 3 years. Lord willing, we get up out this bitch by next year sometime. Cause how it's looking, we gonna make it to 2027. Fuck. We probably gonna make it to 2027, but hey, are we gonna make it out of 2027? That's the bigger question. Are we gonna make it to 2028? And we hoping not. Shit, 3 years from now, that's 2029. We ain't, that's a long goddamn time. Nah, not really, but we hoping that the Lord go ahead and allow Esau to make his moves to bring him down, man. But let's play this.
Question for everyone. Where will we be in 3 years with how the world is going? Like, truly. I'm not trying to scare anybody. That's not what I'm doing. I'm truly curious on what people think. Do y'all think it's going to get better? Is it going to get better? I've only been here for 25 years, and I've only been able to do stuff.
And let me pause that, because no, shit not going to get better. No, it's not going to get better. It's going to get better for the elect and worse for those that dwell in this world.
For about 3 years. I really don't know what the world is really like. So, what do y'all think it's going to look like?
Hey, America finna be destroyed. That's what it's going to look like, But let's get into some of these precepts. I got this book, Proverbs 29:18, and say, where there is no vision, the people perish. But he that keepeth the law, happy is he. And we gonna be a pillar of rest to a lot of women in the times coming. The Lord gonna truly make us men, those who believe, he gonna make us more precious than fine gold. He gonna make us a rock in a weary place. Because these women, they ain't jocking now, but they gonna be jocking soon. They don't want us now, but they gonna want us soon. And they gonna, women gonna be on brothers like they'll be on Chris Brown, the NBA young boy. I'm talking about just niggas in the world who, the Beatles or, whatever. All these different pop stars and shit who the girls love or the women love. They gonna be on us like them. And the Lord gonna put that shit, because all these people in the world, all these men who they chase after now, who they desire now, are gonna be, the Lord gonna devalue them niggas. The Lord gonna strip their aura. You know? The Lord gonna make, you know, because these men who these women chasing after now, they don't have knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. They don't have this truth. They're not going to have a sound mind when this place turns into chaos. They're going to be like women. You know? I just got a couple precepts. This ain't going to be long. This is the book of 2 Peter chapter 3. And I'm going to get straight to the point in verse, close to the point. I'm going to start at 10. 9. It say, the Lord is not slack concerning his promise, as some men count slackness, but is long suffering to usward, not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night. So in the next 3 years, we could witness the day of the Lord. We hoping. You know, we hasten the coming of the Lord. And the day of the Lord is darkness and not light. You know, destruction, war, chaos. But the Lord is going to deliver those who trusted in him, who kept the laws, statutes, commandments, who believed on him, you know, who kept the faith. Because it ain't all just about keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments, because we can't keep the laws, statutes, and commandments to the T. We can rehearse the righteous act, but we can't be perfect in the law, man. You know, because yesterday, when we coming out of the Sabbath, yesterday was the Sabbath, so to speak. You know, Monday evening to Tuesday evening. And I'm pretty sure majority of believers had to work, you know. So we can't keep the laws perfect. And if you break one law, you break them all. So it ain't just about the law. It's about where your heart at, where your mind at. Do you really believe in this thing? You know. And we can't wait till when we can keep the Sabbath perfect. When we get in the kingdom of heaven, we going to keep the Sabbath perfect. And the heathens going to keep it too. They going to be so motherfucking tired, they ain't going to want to do nothing else. Because we going to work their ass 6 days a week, 1 day off. 6 days shall work be done, and on the 7th is the day of rest. You know? Verse 10 again, they say, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, was going to thermonuclear destruction. And that's where we headed. We headed to World War III. We headed to civil unrest. Chaos. Ain't no peace coming. The shit ain't going, this shit ain't normal anyway, but it ain't gonna go back to how it was in 2015, man. 2017. You know? It ain't gonna go back to how it was in 1985. You know? Nah, that shit over with. All the glory days and the good times for this place is gone. The Lord is finna cause the mirth of the land to cease. Nothing but chaos is coming. And what we living in and the time we in, we at the end of Esau, the so-called white man rulership, man. You know, starting with the international bankers who sitting behind the scene pulling the strings of these different governments. You know, and countries and rulers. You know, and World War III is coming. They getting ready to depopulate. You know, this is part of their agenda to the new world they want to bring. That's the thing. You people don't want to listen to us. We just warning you. Look, these people they don't want peace in the earth, man. The Lord gave them a great sword to take peace from the earth, not bring peace to the world. That went out another red horse, Revelation 6 and 4. That's talking about Esau, Edom. And power was given unto it with a great sword to take peace from the earth, man. Ain't no happy times coming. No peaceful times coming. Not in this world. They are coming, but not in this world. Esau ain't gonna bring them. You know? Until Shiloh come, we will see no peace. You know? Shit, we waiting on the Lord, man. When our kingdom is established, then you're gonna see some peace And that peace only gonna be for the Israelites. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all these other nations, there ain't no peace coming to them, you know, until they serve their punishment. And Esau, your ass is finito. This is it for you, buddy. This is it for you, Bubba. It's saying the elements shall melt with fervent heat, going into that fire from that nuclear missile and the fire from the laser beams out of the chariots, so-called UFOs, and the earth also, and the works that are therein shall be burned up. Yeah, so all this shit finna pass away, man. Verse 11, it say, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of person ought ye to be in all holy conversation, going to your behavior, your conduct, and godliness. You know, all these things are finna be dissolved. So things ain't gonna get better, sweetheart. We just here to let you know. Get your goddamn mind right. You better find you a brother. Let me stop. You know, but real shit, you better find you a man of the Lord and hunker down. And you better learn how to be a Hebrew Israelite wife quick. Nah, you women, the Lord didn't give women been important to women wisdom. So it is what it is. But you got sisters who were back with the Lord in that time, and they already woke up to who they are and worshiping and serving Yahweh Shem Yahweh. And that's a beautiful thing, man. You know, hey, when the Lord was getting crucified, it was women standing back weeping. So those women back, and they gonna receive their reward, and those women are in order. They ain't no, wicked ass Hebrew Israelite women, or part of the IU. Nah, those women watchers and following the true men of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. What the Lord say, my sheep hear my voice and they follow me. Now we know that the flock of the Lord pastor are men, but you had women who believed back then, such as Mary Magdalene, and others. It was a lot of women who trusted and believed in Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. The woman who grabbed this garment, who had the issue of blood, There's a lot of women who believed in Yahweh Shai, man. And those women are back today to receive they reward for the faith that they had. The woman who begged the Lord to heal her daughter. The Lord told her, she told the Lord, hey, the dogs eat from the master table. The Lord healed her daughter, man, and she was an Israelite. Those different examples of faith and belief in Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is going to be rewarded, man. Those people are back. All these different, great, those people back. The mother and her 7 sons, she back. Here to receive that reward. These women are back. Probably with brothers, or may just be believers waiting for the Lord to put them with a man of the Lord. Because that time coming. And you women gonna be protected. Don't worry about it. Trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. The Lord gonna work some mighty works in the times we coming into. Hey, and the Lord gonna turn us men into superheroes. We gonna pull up, woman in distress, a sister in distress, a true believing sister. And the Lord want a brother to be with her, that power come. And the Lord give you, hey, look, go heal. It's gonna be a woman now. She yours. Out of nowhere you start floating, flying, getting senses like shit, go this way, go that way. Let me stop. But that power gonna come and it gonna, like Apostle Tor said, that shit gonna be overwhelming, man. Great power is coming. And the Lord gonna make sure the elect of the nation of Israel gonna be okay, man. All the way unto death. Even if we have to die. It's all good. Because death is just just gonna go to sleep. It ain't real. It is real, but it ain't real for us if we believe. We already immortal. We can't die. Esau can kill this body, but we gonna get new bodies anyway, nigga. You think the Lord gonna come back? We gonna come back down to New Jerusalem in these same wobbly ass bodies, man. Tired ass, wore out, microplastic, heavy metaled up bodies, man. Fuck no, man. Verse 12, it say, looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of the Lord, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. So that's what's coming to the world that we currently living in. And ultimately, that's coming to America. Because the key, the bullseye for those thermonuclear missiles that are all around the world, including the allies of America, is the destination is Babylon the Great. You know, those missiles are designated to come here. You know, this place is finna be through, man. Verse 13 to say, nevertheless, we according to his promise look for a new heaven and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. And that's what we hoping we be in the next 3 years. In a new heaven and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness, man. That's what we want. You know, next 3 years, we hoping that be established. Yahweh Shai be reigning. You know, and up underneath Yahweh Shai, King David and the rest of the 144,000. The tabernacle of David being back, you know, established in the earth and us ruling. You know? And yeah, peace is coming, but it ain't gonna come on this side. This place finna go. You know? And then you women, oh man. You think, goddamn, this shit, what's up? Nah, this ain't what's up, man. You finna really understand what true peace is. Because you've been brought up in this chaotic society and you just through. We already showed, I mean, the scriptures say you ain't got no wisdom, so you don't know. You just lost in the sauce. You conquer. You got the curses all over you. You don't know what the fuck going on. You don't know what's... You women are like children, man. Most of you got the, you know, like I said earlier, and like brothers always constantly, you know, say, you got the sisters who understand, they get it, you know, who have forms of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that the Lord has gifted them with to hear his word and come and believe. You know, then you got women that's just lost in the sauce. May not be super bad and fucked up women like some of these demons, but they just lost in the sauce and they don't know what's going on. Hey, and the Lord gonna have mercy on some of these women through men of the Lord. You know? Cause I take old girl, shit. Let me stop. He said, bitch, you come with me. Yeah. Let me quit bullshit. I got one more, I'm closing that. This the book of 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and verse 14. It say, woe to the world. What world? This world that we currently dwelling in. Esau world. And them that dwell therein. You know, those people, the people who dwelling in this world. Who don't want to refuse to let this go place and refuse to see the writing on the wall. Refuse to see the signs. You know. Obviously she see something. You know, obviously she understand that, damn, this shit kind of fucked up. Is it, Lord, hopefully it get better, you know, but it ain't gonna get better. And hey, the Lord got the prophets out to warn and let you know, no, this shit ain't gonna get better. It's gonna get better when the Lord return. It's gonna get worse until the Lord return. And when the Lord return, it's gonna get even worse. But those who are the Lord's elect, it's gonna get better for those people. Anybody who not a part of the elect is finna get horribly bad. Because when the Lord return, it's going to be nuclear explosions happening. You know, and fire from the chariots. And the earth going to be quaking. It's going to be darkness. No light. It's going to be terrible, man. You know. Verse 15, it say, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another people with swords in their hands. And this ain't really happened yet. It's finna happen, though. Because civil unrest is coming. Anarchy is coming. Chaos is coming. You know? A lawless society is near. It's finna be terrible, man. Martial law. All that crazy shit. Concentration camps. You know? It say, for there shall be sedition among men and invading one another, and they shall not regard their kings nor their princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their own power. Yeah, so that's what's coming, man. Ain't no peace coming. All hell getting ready to break loose. Let me play her again. Yep, and I got that. I ain't even see that up there. This 2 Peter, I'm going to read it again for a place. 2 Peter 3:13. It say, nevertheless, we according to his promise look for a new heaven and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. And that just be the spirit, because brothers see and hear certain things, and all our mind go to the same spot. Because I ain't read this precept, but that's what came to mind. This place gonna be, what manner of person up? This what came to my mind. What manner of person are ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness? You know, seeing all these things shall be dissolved. This place is through, man. You know, but it say, nevertheless, we according to his promise look for a new heaven and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness, and that's what we looking for. That's what we hoping for. That's what we hasten to come. You know, we can't wait. Hypothetically, of course. Because we gotta wait.
I have a question for everyone. Where will we be in 3 years with how the world is going? Like, truly. I'm not trying to scare anybody. That's not what I'm doing. I'm truly curious on what people think. Do y'all think it's gonna get better? Is it gonna get better? I've only been here for 25 years, and I've only been able to do stuff for about 3 years. I really don't know what the world is really like. So, what do y'all think it's gonna look like?
America gonna be a desert. That's what we hope it look like. You know, but let's get this other video from the brother page. There's another one. See what she say. This second Exodus chapter 9, 6 and verse 9, to say, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. And who was Esau, the so-called white man? Who was Jacob, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans? You know, our world is coming. This not our world. This not our risk. That's why you got instances like Nolan Wells. That's why you had, all these different instances where we got out of slavery and we built up, and the so-called white man came against our towns that we established that had hospitals and schools and, had our own little shit going well, and it was thriving. And he came and destroyed that. Gentrified these different things and, destroyed niggas. That's why he brought crack and, separated the man from the woman and brought all this chaos upon us as a people. He jabbed everybody up to bring upon our people ADHD and autism and all these different fucking disabilities, so to speak, these behavior issues and shit. A lot of that shit coming from these jails or fast food and all this nigga is waging war against you to destroy you as a people, man.
And maybe I'm tripping, but am I the only one who feel like this world is literally coming to an end? It's almost like I could feel it with my body, with my soul. Like, I don't know. I just feel so detached from the world. I can't explain the way that these last couple months made me feel. And I know people say this every year, oh, the world, and the world, and the world. No, like, I genuinely feel like the world is, like, the weather been hella weird. Like, just my surrounding.
Yeah, and the Lord say he gonna visit this place with storm and tempests and the flame of devouring fire and earthquakes, roughly paraphrasing. The weather, all this shit just off. Everything is off. This place is off. It's through. The Lord is fighting against Esau. Ain't nothing going his way no more. This nigga is really falling. You know? But putting off the illusion like everything gonna be okay. And y'all gonna learn, you women, all you Israelites, but you women first, y'all gonna learn to listen, man. Y'all gonna get it order real quick, real soon. And all you men, you wicked men, you getting ready to die, man. And a lot of you wicked ass women, you finna die too, man.
It's just like everything, the environment, the people, like, y'all need to get closer to God ASAP. Like yesterday.
Turn the light on, baby, so I can see. Might mark you. Let me stop. Nah, I just wanted to play that video too because it was a short video and it was a female, a woman, Israelite woman, speaking somewhat on the same topic. Yeah, because this place is done, man. And she was saying how she detached, and that's what you're supposed to be. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted and it will destroy you even with the sword destruction. And that's what our women should be doing, and not just the women, but the men as well. Like, you should be detaching from this. This place is through. And it's full of wickedness. And you should be getting closer to the Lord. Yahweh, being the name of the Heavenly Father. And Yahweh Shai, being the name of the only begotten Son, who the word English called Jesus Christ. You need to be getting closer to them. Why? Because this place is through. And great chaos is coming. And wisdom and knowledge going to be the stability of our time. Who hold and possess that wisdom and knowledge and the fear of the Lord? The true men of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, who truly believe in this thing, man. And you women gonna cleave to that. You women gonna want that. That's what's gonna be the hot topic in the earth. That's what the aura gonna be. It's gonna be an aura shift. You women gonna want to get down. Because you're gonna see that this place is done. And Esau finna cut the screen. You ain't gonna be able to run to Esau. You gonna be able to run to him, but you gonna run straight to that chip. Then you still gonna get fucked over. So this thing getting ready to go down. Shit finna pop off, man. This place ain't got another 25 years. Nah. Lord willing, we don't got another 3 years, man, in this shit. We counting months. Soon we'll be counting weeks. We waiting on that C-HIP to get implemented. Is they gonna crash the economy first and then come with the C-HIP later? How we watching to see what this nigga gonna do? Because we can't tell you what this nigga gonna do. But we ain't gonna be taken. We know the prophecies. We know what ultimately he gotta happen. And he could come at this shit a many different ways, but what's gonna happen is that they gonna implement implement his mark. World War III gonna come, and destruction gonna come. Those things gonna happen. Now, is he gonna, cause an if and the power grid go down, and then that caused the dollar to crash, or he gonna make like a cyber attack? We don't know how this shit gonna go. He can go at it so many different ways. Well, we just gonna sit back and watch and pray. That we able to stand and be found worthy when the Lord return, man. So with that, Lord willing, this was edifying, just a little rant, so to speak, all over the place, kind of, but just talking through the Spirit. And grabbing a few precepts through the Spirit. Power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. And Lord willing, there's some edification was delivered to one true member of the elect. And with that, Lord willing, this was edifying. I want to end to giving all honor and glory to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai B'Shem Chakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Rule where I've been great example to his younger brothers in the truth. Peace and blessing to the hopeful elect. Shalom. Kwame Yashala in the Baba. Shalom.